Welcome back, guys. Well, maybe our one viewer. But we're gonna do our book haul video because we don't go anywhere anymore. We made a big. We went to the store. We got a bunch of books.
Are we gonna ignore the elephant in the room?
I was fine with. Yeah, no. You. What is the elephant in the room?
Your hair.
Oh no. Yeah. Yeah. This is a different world than the last time we did a video.
Mine's longer.
Yeah.
Is yours longer?
Yeah. I haven't had a haircut in I think. When did lockdown happen?
March 12th.
March 12th, yeah.
Ish.
Yeah. It's August 8th.
Yeah. But let's talk about books.
Yeah, that's...
So we went to Barnes & Noble.
Yes.
And I bought a lot of stuff.
I bought a lot of stuff, too.
A lot of stuff?
Well, you bought more stuff.
Okay. How do you want to do it?
Well, I say you want to start off because you have a lot more.
Yeah. Well, and they're interesting to both of us, I think. Yes. Okay, so I picked up The Remains of the Day by Kazuo Ishiguro. Sorry for the pronunciation. I read, oh crap, what's his other one?
It's all, we have it on the bookshelf.
Yeah. His one about androids. It was super good. And I think this is his renowned work, so I figured might as well pick it up. Should be good.
Should I go?
Yeah.
I picked up Spy on the South by Tony Horowitz. This is the one that, again, I feel like is kind of a theme. He did a Fresh Air interview promoting this book, and it got me really interested. He's following Frederick Olmsted, who designed Central Park and all that. He was sent on a kind of the New York Times back in 1850 sent him to go into the pre-Civil War South to do some reporting, and so he's kind of following that guy on his journey, going through the modern South, which I think is going to be interesting to see, kind of his take, on the times we live in the place we live, because I think we live in the South, so it's kind of I'm curious to see that kind of perspective. I expect to see some ugly things, but also again, we live here too. It's also kind of our home, so I'm curious to see his take on it.
Interesting. I picked up an Atwood, Oryx and Crane, which is in the first in a trilogy. I don't know a lot about it, but I know it's well rated on Goodreads and that it leans more in the sci-fi category, which it's a genre I tend to ignore a lot. So I'm excited because I like Atwood, so I expect to like this as well.
And then I think this book appears in a lot of best of sci-fi lists a lot. Like right behind Handmaid's Tale for her, kind of. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm excited about this one.
Yeah, so hopefully get to that one soon. But I'm excited about all of these, honestly, so it's a bit tough.
And this next one for you is one that I want to read.
Yeah, so we're both pretty stoked on this one. This is The Nickel Boys by, who is it? Colson Whitehead. And it's set in our backyard, essentially.
Some of the settings are probably blocks from where we're currently sitting, so it's kind of neat. But it's following the Dozier School for Boys, which is like a school where they sent problem children. I think talk about the South and issues with race, and the school where recently I think the University of Florida did some investigating and research and funding, and they discovered a whole lot of unmarked graves where kids were being killed in this school, which is kind of a horrible tragedy, and this guy wrote a novel about it. And again, this kind of happened in our backyard. Kind of interesting. I'm excited to read it. It's kind of regional, but again, not going to paint our region in a great light probably either.
If I was a betting man, I'd think that you're going to read this one pretty quick. You're pretty jazzed about it.
I'm jazzed about it. Like I'm going to start reading Spying in the South probably today, and then I that one's probably next, I think, unless you jump on it because it is your pile.
Yeah, probably not because I'm currently reading. What am I reading? Brain fart.
Victoria Woolf.
Virginia.
Victoria.
So depending on how long that takes me to finish up, but do you want to go to your next one?
Yeah, my next one and my final one is Ted Chiang's Exaltation. This is a short story collection, kind of a follow-up to his...
the dog's down there enjoying a new dog toy.
But he wrote a short story collection called The Story of Our Life, which is the story... one of those, I think, that The Story of Our Life became the movie that was The Arrival, which was, I thought, a really good movie. And he's a really creative like I think about the stories a lot now. Like his thought experiments are really fun. I've read that people said this one doesn't quite live up to A Story of Our Life, but I'm excited to get into it. Again, this is one that'll be. He's kind of sparse in his prose, and it's a little hot out right now, and I kind of like sparse prose out when it's a little cold. So we'll probably get to this when the temperature drops a little.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
It looks like a winter book.
It doesn't look like a book
With the black and the little snowflake-looking dots.
I don't want to read this at 98 degrees. I don't know why.
For some reason.
For some reason.
So you're going to all these southern
I'm
topical.
going to, yeah.
That's cute. And I have 2 remaining. One is My Year of Rest and Relaxation by Otessa. Oh gosh.
Yeah, no, still I can't help it.
Mosh Hefega. I don't remember.
Where is she from?
I think she's just a white girl. I really don't know. I read one of her other novels. It was a library book, so I don't recall the title offhand. But it was a lot of fun. Oh, Eileen. Duh. A novel by the author of Eileen. It was, I got turned on to this by another booktuber, I think, that famous young girl. I forget her name.
The Canadian?
Yeah. The Canadian.
I think there's a lot of Canadian booktubers.
Yeah. And I've seen a couple other people on my Goodreads have marked it as one to read. It's probably more contemporary than I typically go for. And then one of the reviews said it's like watching Girls, which I'm into.
Yeah, people
but
give Girls a hard time, but Girls was divisive. Girls was also like really well written and fun.
I liked it.
Yeah.
Should be just a fun story if my expectation is right. And then the final one is Dave Eagers' is Heroes of the Frontier. It's a story of a woman who takes her 2 children. She's trying to evade kind of sharing custody with her hubby or ex-hubby. And so they're in an RV going to Alaska. Alaska? Yeah, Alaska.
Alaska seems reasonable. Yeah.
Sounds very foresty forest van life.
We've been watching those YouTube videos. They've been a lot of fun.
Yeah, I like Eagers. I haven't loved all of his novels, but this one seemed to have a pretty interesting plot, and I am kind of missing plot recently.
I loved what was it? A Heartbreaking Orchid, Staggering Genius. With this book particularly, we have What is the What. You've read it and really enjoyed it, and I haven't. It's left unread, so I can't imagine reading this book before that, because what I've read is What is the What. It was
so far like
really fun voice.
Yeah, those 2 of his novels are my favorite, and they're creative nonfiction.
Right.
His actual just straight up fiction I haven't really resonated as much with. Mm-hmm. So this will be an interesting kind of experiment.
When do you plan? If you're gonna have to rank them, like where are you starting after?
I'm probably most excited about the Nickel Boys. I'm excited about all of them.
It was we had a fun time at the bookstore today.
Yeah, we had our masks on.
We're
bored.
Yeah, we don't go out very much.
And since we've been kind of scouring I have been scouring the bookshelf of like things we haven't read yet.
We've gone through, so we might want to do a video on that later. But like,
I've just been wanting some fresh meat that is exciting and interesting and hasn't been sitting around on my bookshelf forever.
There's a bunch of stuff like that that I don't want to read. Like,
I have been kind of successfully working through some stuff that have been on my eyes, for a while, which is exciting. But I think we're also going to publish the long lost video of the joint buddy read review of what was it?
Philip Pullman's Oh My, The Secret Commonwealth.
Yeah. So dug that one up.
I know you guys have been waiting. This is we did review it. We did film a review probably in, was it January?
Yeah.
You were in a sling.
Yeah.
Actually,
I'm all better.
She's cured. We went mountain biking today. No crashes, but she can crash if she wanted because she's not broken anymore.
Yeah.
I've crashed a lot lately too.
I'm on less prescription pain pills, and by less I mean 0. Right. So I'm a little less loopy.
I liked Loopy Katie. She had a lot to say.
A lot to say, a lot to cry about.
Yeah.
And I hope you guys liked seeing Biko cameo. And what up to Troy Boy? Hopefully he watches this video. If not, you're dead to us.
Yeah, and we'll text you about it, so no worries.
Yeah. All right. Bye.
Bye.